Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the exciting and everything and amazing Propagandacast with me, your host, Imperial Dane, the one, the only master of propaganda, hero of psych, defender of the fatherland, off here to a glorious 2v2. Not 1v1, actually, 1v1. Sadly, not a 2v2. Not a lot of good matches there lately, but a 1v1 here on Faymonville Approach in the northwest. It is Jibber fighting for the Oberkommandwest Germany, Deutschland, here with the 2nd SS Panzerdivision Das Reich. Here with Special Operations, Elite Armour and Grand Offensive in the south, it is Pax Ajax, fighting for America, freedom, democracy. Here with the 3rd Armored Division with Mechanized immediately right out of the back. Here we got Mechanized groups, we got Sherman with 76mm guns, mortar half-tracks, cavalry riflemen, and combined arms versus Jibber's Special Operations, Elite Armored and Grand Offensive. We got a full-scale elite Kubank side here as Jibber set up with a mildly motorized opening versus Double Rifle Squad there for Pax Ajax. Also, very big thanks to Boosh for joining my paid supporters and pledging his hard-earned money towards supporting me on a monthly basis alongside so many others. Big thanks to Boosh, and of course, big thanks to everyone else. Other people can join their heroic and exemplaric example by pledging themselves. You can just donate by PayPal. Links in the description. And I should comment, like, share, subscribe, press the bell button. May not seem like much, but it's also something that can help me out budget with the YouTube algorithm. So, first engagement in the south here. Reactions overwhelmed by the German troops here under Jibber's command here. The Kuba and the Sturmpionier forming up a aggressive Spähtruppen of reconnaissance troop there. We got full moving straight here. We got route squad heading northwards here for Pax Ajax. A lot of rapid movements here from both sides. Both sides looking to disrupt the other one's fuel flow here. So nice plays there. Thumbs up. Some sharp commanders here. Got the co-op on them. You can see that Pax Ajax is really looking to just be disruptive. He's crucially trying to avoid any engagements he definitely can't win, which will be for some of the Sturmpionier and Kuban working together. So very sharp approach there with Pax Ajax here. Definitely looks to mess with Jibber's fueling coming the early game. And there actually gets the jump here on the Sturmpionier. It's very nice for that. We got the Kuban though again looking to cut off Pax's resource flow as well here. So both sides they're going hard here, but there you go. Close call here for both sides in the end though. We are seeing Pax Ajax being forced away. Here's the full push forwards there. Under Scharfür Friedrich Weinmann there. We got a fast lieutenant for Pax Ajax. That is an incredibly fast lieutenant. Just 2 rifle squads into lieutenant. That is rapid. I wonder what Pax Ajax is thinking with that one. I'm particularly Jibber's heading back, being pretty aggressive and starting to spawn more and more troops here. So going for that fast lieutenant is definitely bold, since it does mean immediately, because the building does take some time to get going there, he's going to have only 3 units. 2 of them rifle squads, 1 reactions, there's all that here. So definitely a bold maneuver. Definitely bold. But of course, it could be plans like Russia at 50 Cali versus Jibber, or something else. They could also go call in the cavalry rifleman. Does get a bit of XP boost there with the tech, so maybe that was the planning for Pax Ajax. All the full guns with the rifle squad here. Heading east as the reactions. And there go another squad charging forward here. Pax Ajax drives hard into German territory here, but Jibber stands ready for the Swaziland, sending those rifle squads there, routed, packing across the field here. Lieutenant cavalry rifleman forward here. Short the munitions though for the Thompson upgrade there. Give himself with some fast tech. Could be maybe planning a 2-2-1 here. We shall see. But there you go, driving through the center. We've got 2 squads here, but already 1 depleted here. There's 3 squads again. 1 is also depleted there, but still up close. Pax Ajax will absolutely have the advantage. Part, of course, the Thompson has the lieutenant has a Thompson. That was nonsense the other way around. And of course, the cavalry with the grease guns also pack a punch. There we go, almost getting a wipe here in Jibber in the early game. Oh dear. Jibber here completely blindsided as Pax Ajax hits hard. But there you go, Jibber himself is going for the 2-2-1, like the Panzer's Bewagen, to hit back at these Americans. So we're off here to some aggressive starts here. Kuban falling back here, not wishing to run into all of these heavily equipped Americans. Full swimming forwards here. Sturmpionier at the ready. Catching the lieutenant here with the full screen of these out in the open. The lieutenant's an easy target. And Jibber has already hit up time here wide off the cover to ensure that he can't take cover. There we go. Kuban on the other side forces Pax Ajax to recall his lieutenant. There you go. Tom's almost ready. There you go. Catching the foot at close range here. A disaster for Jibber potentially there. M20 on the way there for Pax Ajax. Now he cancels the 2-2-1. Goes for the mechanized regiment instead. Oh my. That's an interesting choice there by Jibber. Curious also in terms of timing. Like, is he planning to get out of Lux or Puma here? What about the 2-1 and the rest of the Elite Armored commander there? That is a very interesting decision there by Jibber. And Trent is almost done for Pax Ajax, who is definitely not missing a beat of getting out some light vehicles faster. There go M20 utility car. Mostly used in conjunction though with tank destroyer units, which act as a support vehicle for them, spotting ahead for the tank destroyers. Southern point being seized, fuel point being denied there to Jibber. Grab the point here as well. Troops heading out there for Jibber and Germany. Is he planning MD-34 here maybe? We'll have to see. North here, barbed wire up there from Pax Ajax. The M20 rolling ahead here. 50 cal for Pax Ajax. Jibber though continues to be more hesitant with his resources. And soon Pax Ajax will have both fuel points here versus Jibber and Germany. This has definitely just been like a very intense set of early minutes here between these two players. MD-34 is in fact on the way for Jibber, but what will he go for next? I mean, he's so short on fuel there that, like, you know, it's tough for him to go for anything. Also, we got mines from Pax Ajax. He's actually laying down the M6 anti-tank mines. Good Gott, meine Herren, good Gott. That is going to be potentially quite explosive for Jibber there, since that should be able to take out like a Lux or a Puma or 2-1 instantly, and anything heavier than that will be immobilized. Let's see if Jibber's going to go for mine sweepers. I mean, most American players never lay down these mines, though. They don't lay down mines in general, so I mean, psychologically, there's definitely quite an edge there from Pax Ajax. North, their point being seized. Ambulance for Pax Ajax, freedom and democracy here. In the south, we got Jibber's Volkswagen moving forwards there. Already got some Sturmgewehrs up. Sturmgewehrs catch an squad. They were caught by the 5th kill, the Mardus. Pushing forwards there. Almost got the route score. It would be great for Jibber if he could land a wipe there, but does fall a bit beyond his reach there. Does look like he is not planning a Lux here, but oh, actually I can't say that yet. Oh, it does. Oh, I can. Doesn't look like he's going for the Lux. Might be he's actually planning for the Puma here versus Pax Ajax. Spotting head here with the Kuhwagen, making sure he doesn't run into like an American trap. Pushing forwards there for Deutschland in the south. But he's not getting into the fuel points, meaning Pax Ajax is getting a lot of fuel here versus Jibber. No minesweepers there, but he probably should consider got more medical supplies. Panzerschreck would also possibly be good here. There we go. Puma for Jibber. With 234-2. Schwerer Panzerspielwagen. Going for the Volkswagens in the south. Bit of skirmishing. Back here in Pax Ajax base. Nothing further happening. Puma there, so going to be a problem for the M20. We'll have to see a Pax Ajax response to that one. And of course, we'll have to see if Jibber deals with his mine or the mine deals with the Puma. Because losing the Puma to that is going to feel really uncomfortable. And there we go. Could see another wipe here, but Jibber's not replaced the lost Volkswagen score. So that is something that really dangerous, really fast for Jibber. He's going for another Volkswagen score. Now we also got the Puma out here. Oh dear, we also got the flag place. There you go, good hit, and the M20's down. Narrowly saving the Volkswagen. The troops are being mauled down, but the MD-34 close range here. Pax Ajax holds his men to safety there. But the reactions there could go down. A small win there for Jibber and the German arm. There you go, reactions M20 dead in the dirt. Germany stands triumphant for a few seconds. Pushing ahead here with the 2nd SS, which was one of the few Panzer Division to receive the Puma, as they were produced in fairly few numbers before the Germans went, hang on, what if the reconnaissance crew started to sink to tankers with these things, and then they stopped producing them, instead switching to more assault gun-based armoured cars to work with the first model, with the 2cm autocannon, so you had like one with a Pak 40 mounted, or 75mm Stummelkanone there, but without a turret. That way provide support for the armoured cars, but you know, again, ensure the crews don't get too cocky. And there you go, making the ambulance feel safe. Jibber goes in for the 2nd kill. The patient hunter of ambulances. Cavalry pursuing the Volkswagen, got the Sturmgewehrs moving in. You could see a concussive grenade there. The match is now swung back in Jibber's favour. Aggressive. We got the Steward out there, which is actually kind of in favour as the Puma. And Jibber's going for a 2-1 now. This match is definitely not your average Oberkommand versus American matchup so far. I mean, imagine you're going to see some bazookas here from the Lieutenants enough to help counter the Puma. And there's still the mine, and Jibber is none the wiser. Jibber doesn't know. Oh, Jibber doesn't know. Anyways. Engaging the Stewart there. Good hit from the Puma. Puma takes it from the Stewart. Fox getting pressed for the 50 count. Another hit in the Stewart. Almost got with the Puma. And oh, this is so nerve-wracking. The suspense. Oh, he's about to lose the Stewart. Oh, Puma names the Stewart. And just as it's about to get knocked out, sets off the mine anyways. But he lost the Puma to the Stewart. Damn impressive. M20 on the way here. How will Jibber respond to this? Oh, good Lord, we could see the camera. I'm going to go the 2-1 charging at the camera right from there. Going to go for a wipe here. Pax Ajax doesn't retreat in time and loses an infantry unit. MG-34 wiped out. The rifle squad under Pax Ajax forages ahead here to grab the MG-34 away from the goddamn Nazis. 2-1 roaming in here. Gonna flank the 50 cal. Can't do anything about the Stewart. Machine gun, they're claimed by the Americans. Almost got the 50 cal though. Southern point being seized there by the rifle squad. Pax Ajax pushes ahead despite losses. He moves ahead for freedom. Up north, the Kubang seizing the point there. M20 almost done. Ambulance away there for Pax Ajax replaced one lost. And the 2-1 is dealing with the rifle squad on the south. Should salvage the Puma by for a bit of extra fuel. Northern point seized the Kubelwagen. Follows the rifle squad. Got the M20 moving in here. Definitely like a pretty armored car heavy slash, light tank heavy fight. We're already seeing more armored cars than most matches would ever see. Got the heavy armored car, we got the sort of medium light, and we got utility cars, plus a Stewart light tank. I mean, that's a lot there. And Jibber's going for another Puma. This match is still stuck in, the light vehicle phase there, which just most matches will in some cases technically even try to skip. But here, Jibber and Pax Ajax are just at it. 20 racing in here. Feeling proud, feeling safe. Could see another wipe here though on Pax Ajax infantry. Jibber does get the wipe, leaving Pax Ajax forces here at the front line. Very low in infantry, and we got the Stewart in there. Could get Panther the foot, but there we go. Panther solving, they're getting suppressed here. Puma almost done as well here. Pax Ajax getting Panther fasted again. Does get the 2-1, but stands to lose the Stewart now to the Puma in the south. Stewart Pino has the 5th cap, but they're getting suppressed here. Could move on the troops to deal with that. More troops moving in there. Puma finally arrives to the front line. Troops are being mauled here. Forced to retreat. M20 rushing in. 5th car pushed back, but the Stewart Pioneer needs to get out of there. We got another 2-1 for Jibber. Another armored car. Puma needs to be careful though about the anti-tank rifle grenades. Another wipe this time on Jibber, losing the Stewart Pioneer. He can of course go for repair pioneers in the mechanized regiment, but he still would like some Stewart Pioneers just in case of mine, so maybe a Panther strike. Got the M20. Got the Stewart, but suffers a damaged engine. The intensity of this match is too much for even my mouth to keep up with. And Pax Ajax goes for another Stewart light tank. Troops sitting out there for Pax Ajax. Both sides spectacularly short in infantry. But not short on courage. Or madness. Oh, he actually used the self-repair ability on the Puma. Oh my. This is basically just two reconnaissance units from armored units just clashing at each other. Fifth cal there being mauled by the 2-1. Stewart number 2. Yeah, he is number 2. Why is it number 3? Hang on, let me just check. It is number 2. Got another 2-1 though. So many armored cars and light tanks just exploding. Jibber briefly considered more folks going for another Stewart Pioneer squad. Puma's racing forward. He will look to perhaps probe the enemy base again. We got 424 to 397. Stewart heading northwards. And Pax Ajax is going for another Stewart, hoping to that way outnumber the Puma using sheer numbers and tactics. Stewart here caught by the Puma. 50mm gun there, punches cleanly through the Stewart light tank's armor. Second shot misses. Stewart halfway done here. Got Ralph Squad MD-34 moving up here to support the Americans. South here, Lieutenant going for the southern fuel point. So what is Jibber going to do next? Another 2-1? Another Puma? Will he go for looks maybe now? I honestly don't know. That's the exciting part. This match is just completely off the hook in a lot of fun ways. Still moving out here for Pax Ajax. Got the Sturm pinning against the Ralph Squad alone health. They've got the Stewart going for the Puma. Puma lands a good hit here. But we got the second Stewart the move here, hunting down the Puma with 2 Stewarts. And they're doing more down to the Puma. Doing return. He can't keep the pace. He might want to pop smoke. Doesn't pop smoke. Gets a panda first off here. But the Puma is still in trouble as the other Stewart dives in there. And the Puma is down. Without losing a single Stewart light tank here, Pax Ajax has slain another Puma. Sturm Puny almost wiped out there. Pax Ajax has lost the Ralph Squad. He's down just to the lieutenant, 2 machine guns and 2 light tanks. He's going for more troops though. He is going for more infantry at least. I think Jibber may want to consider some Panzerschrecks in those Sturm Puny once he finds the resources. And Jibber's going for a 3rd Puma heavy armored car. Almost got the foot of the wipe with the Stewart light tank. Almost got the Puma salvage there for more fuel. Pax Ajax is back control mappy with his double Stewart strategy. Almost got the Puma ready here. Almost. Folks is trying to, find some time for healing, but they just can't because the Stewards are raiding and harassing. And there you go. Puma on the move. Second Stewart arriving to support the first one again. Or is it the other way around? Good hit from the Puma, then the Stewart light tank. Most of the map back under Pax Ajax control. At this rate, Pax Ajax probably once you stabilize for the infantry, could get away with taking up and then begin going for tanks, whereas Jibber's effectively still stuck in the armoured car stage. Good hit from the Puma, then the Stewart. Other Stewart moving 40, need to be careful, it doesn't extend now. Puma gains edge, one Stewart almost knocked out. There's still the MD-34, which theoretically travel within senior piercing rounds. Puma slowly moving ahead here, but decides not to pursue further. Phew, and a bit of quiet. Both Stewart tanks are being repaired by the respective crews. The repair pioneers. Kuhwagen with Volkswagen moving out. The Kuhwagen ball is still alive? That's kind of surprising. He's like the least well armored, and somehow is the one that's lived the longest out of all the vehicles. Yeah. More Fults there for Jibber, more infantry. Lieutenant here sent packing by the Volksgrenadier. We got 420 was 368. Mines here from Jibber. I think that's a good idea, though I also still think Panzerschreck and the Sturm Punies are pretty good versus all these light vehicles. We'll find at least more anti-tank punch versus them, plus any potential tanks Pax Ajax could try and hit him with soon. Ish. Though still needs to take up for it. But first, more infantry. Thumbs up there to Pax Ajax. Trying to get the southern fuel pump with the machine coming up. It's pretty difficult for Jibber to get access to it without some artillery or some armor to flash the machine gun out, which would require a looks or something heavier. And well, the Sturmtieg is not immediately within range by any measure. She's not going to take up though. Could be Battlegroup headquarters. Could be Schwerpanzer's headquarters. I could understand the need for a Battlegroup headquarters just for healing. Honestly, at this point, Sturmtieg catch Ralph Squad. That's going to need to be an immediate retreat here. Stewart's moving in there. There we go. Track out the Schwerer Wehrmacht Schleppergram, the Southern Vector Ponygram, Northern Field. We got the Stewart moving in there. And no anti-tank support in sight. No Puma, basically, because again, Jibber's got no Panzerschrecks, no Raketenwerfers, just one heavy armored car here to take on Pax Ajax and his light tank hordes. Going for the southern field, putting it. Maybe you could like launch a multiple skilled attack and then try and sneak up the machine gun with an incendiary grenade. That could work out there for Jibber, particularly also launching an attack from him. That's actually probably his best bet because there's more of a blind spot there. Oh well, in the center we got the Stuart versus north. We got the Stuart versus the Puma troops. Did he suffer another wipe? He did suffer another wipe. He did suffer another wipe there. Oh dear. Pax 8 goes with up. No, Jibber doesn't have the munition for a Panther Fast. It's a classic Fury moment. Southie trying to push forward from the machine gun is proving to be an obstacle here for Jibber's men. They can't approach it without more support. Pax Ajax here, nothing further going on there. We got 420 versus 348. Victory points. Jibber's Puma has reached Veteran 2. We do get the battle headquarters there for Jibber. And we get more reactions here for Pax Ajax to replace the ones that was killed by those goddamn Krauts. Oh, the machines to occupy the troops here lying. Jibber to win the other side with the Brandhand Grenade. From rushing forwards. Got it on the Steward. Machine gun flashed out there by the German infantry. There you go. We got Pax Ajax now with Browning automatic rifles men, significantly boosting his firepower. We could see another wipe here on Jibber. Yup. That's another wipe here. Jibber's losses have vastly expanded within a matter of moments. We've got another full squad on the way here. Puma Racing Force going to risk knocked out here by the 50 cal or the Stuarts. The pressure on Jibber is immense, forcing him to have to, like, you know, go for some fairly less than super optimal decision to have a chance here. Almost got the Stuart though. Got it. Need to get the Puma out of there. Oh, he's going to make a dive. He's going to try to take out the other Stuart. Doesn't get it. He does. He does take out the Stuart with the Puma. All of Pax Ajax light armor's gone, and now Jibber once more goes for an armored car. But he's lost most of infantry in the process. Now it's Pax Ajax turn to be the one standing well with infantry, but none of the vehicles. And that's like 3 Stuarts gone, and then a lot of armored cars in general. Kuhwagen continues to be alive. Pax Ajax is definitely getting some advantages here and there, in particular because it's still that German machine gun and Jibber doesn't have any. Pax Ajax finally taking up. They're going to go for Sherman. That's going to put more pressure on the Puma to perform. But we got that 2-1 out there. The Leichte Panzerspielwagen. The Turner coming in there. The Turner was the Volksgrenadiere. Catching the turn side there, we got the Volkswagen 40 close to the ace level. Quick rifle grenade over the armored car, quickly putting a stop to its motorized reconnaissance adventures. Cool button this close to Destiny 2, Puma on the move again. Got the Major out then, Pax Ajax can start churning out the Shermans here versus Jibber and Germany. We got another Volkswagen squad, we got the 5th car coming up with armor piercing rounds here. Jibber's men trying to get close to popping the incendiary grenade to flush them out. There you go, caught though. Brutal, but he does get off the Brandhand Grenade, flashing out the Yankees, evicting them from the premises. But there you go, Bazooka T threatening the Puma, almost taking out there. Oh dear. But he does look like he does escape here with the Puma against Pax Ajax. So what will Jibber go for next? Another Puma almost loses the armored car to the incendiary rounds and MD-34. Sherman halfway down it for Pax Ajax. 346 with 342. Tony being mowed down here by Jibber's stressed out infantry. 50 cal, we got the full wing from the north here, flanking those for downtown McKernan. Sherman almost done. Could get a wipe here, but falls short for Jibber. Now we got the Sherman out. Pumas technically have a chance with the heat shells against it, but the problem right now, Jibber still needs to fix up the Pumas, so he actually has a chance there. The main heads like consider second Puma to that way take on the Shermans. The Shermans arriving here. Both of them being pushed back. That's Jibber of Pax Ajax pushing through the center, Graham Northern Point here. Oh dear, the Sturm Pioneers are caught. He needs to move the armored car. Oh dear. I think he's kind of realised something's gone wrong there, but he doesn't probably realise he needs to move the armoured car because the battlefield was too close. There we go. Got moved, now I can start fixing up the Puma. That's really delayed things here. Plus, it just forced him to manage that so much more while, you know, the front line is just crumbling under Pax Ajax increasing like advantage. There goes. Starting to work on the Puma here. Raketenwerfer for Jibber. Finally a Raketenwerfer. Cool 1 gram northern point here. Last score to push back, Fulks moving forwards, Puma's almost done. Got the Raketenwerfer ready. There you go, Puma half 8 of 4 moving out here for Germany once more. Now faced with taking on tanks. Definitely a bit above its pay grade. And there we go, another wipe here. The high close shot of the Sherman completely obliterates the Volksgrenadier swap. There you go. Gets a bit too close. The Puma risks getting hit with anti-tank rifle grenades. Shot bounces. Bazooka does not. American infantry being shot to ribbons out in the open, but the German infantry is probably getting off worse. Sherman slightly repositioning here. Armoured car not being fixed. The Sturmpionier, I think, are busy elsewhere. Maybe something went wrong there, and another moving back to fix the 2-1. Jibber's being completely forced off the field of Pax Ajax, except for the Kubelwagen, which forces the Major off the field. The Kubelwagen continues to be the one unsung hero here of Jibber's fight. Another Shen for Pax Ajax. At this point, I think Jibber is very much in deep sauerkraut. As Pax Ajax is starting to roll into like critical mass territory where just Jibber can't really like offer like any legitimate resistance. Going for another Volksgrenadier squad. Going for the Sherman with the Puma. Smoke popped here to try and disrupt things further. Does get the Sherman though with the Puma. He does take it out. Gonna lose the armoured car though, and I think the Puma got stuck in the wreckage there. Maybe not. Shooting caught. He does save both armoured cars. He treated the Sturmpionier and really should consider some repair pioneers there. Incendiary pistol being unleashed here by Pax Ajax MD-34. Sherman number 2 almost done for Pax Ajax, Freedom and Democracy. The Sturmpioniers are not retreating though. Jibber seems a bit overtaxed here. There you go. So there you go. Fresh Sherman out for Pax Ajax, Freedom and Democracy. A weak defensive line in the centre, easily pushed past here by Pax Ajax infantry. Slaughtering the way through those goddamn Nazis. Another MD-34 for Jibber, infantry being absolutely slaughtered here. Troops going ready, we got Lieutenant Forts, armoured car repairs. Both armoured cars in direct repairs. Here's Pax Ajax. Plows ahead here. $174 was a 342. Jibber's more or less confined to his base, and even the venerable Kubelwagen has finally been forced to give up and die. Picks up the Puma again. Jibber's effectively under house arrest. Puma though is halfway to the east. It was almost fixed up here. Catching the pursuit team with the Fulks Puma moving forwards here. Will he travel the heat shelter? There you go. 50 car popping the armor pigeon around, pretty much quickly convincing the Puma to get out of there. Last got him up from the advancing Volksgrenadiers, quickly doing some damage. There we go. Puma's now racing ahead. Does he pop the heat shells? He does not. Direct hit here from the Sherman easily crunches through a lot of the Puma's health there. Mine goes off there, but not really much. It undercuts Pax Ajax defense right outside Jibber's base. Puma shot bounces off the Sherman's frontal armor. Very close to the A-slope, but it won't matter much here. We got 133 versus Pax Ajax 3 and 42. Again, entity hit on the Sherman here, finally getting to properly hurt something. But yeah, the odds for Jibber are right now not great. We got a Scot on the way here for Pax Ajax. Some artillery here versus Jibber and the Germans. Puma, you need repairs once more. Finding troubles with 342. Rushing in the Puma there, feeling the desperation, the perspiration on his brow. Quick shot there, punching through the side armor of the Shem with the Puma. Another great shot there, but the high risk of losing the Puma here. And there go, the Puma is out. And with that, I think Jibber's last remaining hope is one light in the darkness that is America of winning the fight around. Almost got the Major though, and he dropped the bazooka, but he lost the other armored car as well. I think at this point, Jibber may have dropped out of the match. Trying to avoid the Gestapo, most likely.
The Krauts have 75 points left.
Yep, he's out. Just need the game to realise Jibber's out and not for lunch. So there you go, GG, game over. A loss here for Jibber, a victory for Pax Ajax. An absolutely intense match. It was some absolutely incredible matches here. A lot of light vehicle fighting. That said, I think the issue for Jibber was he at times dove in too hard for the Puma, didn't try to find other paths, just went straight ahead, which made it easy for Pax Ajax to deal with it. And losing those Pumas, I think, really hurt Jibber there. I'm sure he couldn't build up much advantage versus Pax Ajax, and Pax Ajax in the hand was able to steadily stall out, in particular with the loss of the MG34, and that way slowly grind Jibber out there. But definitely really close at times. I think Jibber really had some strong chance of winning, but a few tactical mistakes in this kind of matchup, they really hurt him. So there you go. I hope you enjoyed this match. Hope you learned something from it. If you did, subscribe, like, share, comment, all that. Do consider donating or pledging on Patreon as well. This is Imperial Link saying cheers, and see you all tomorrow for another episode. Bye.